Again to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn about the grid tool. How do we draw a grid in Adobe Illustrator? Grids are used for data representation, putting color, columns and the rows. So we're gonna do a grid, and the grid tool is just found here on the segment tool. So if you right click over here, you will see the rectangular grid tool. So just select it like that, then you can drag over there like that. So that is a grid, but since it cannot be seen because we have not activated the stroke and the fill. I taught about the stroke and the fill in our previous YouTube channel. Just go to my YouTube and look for that in my channel. But we activate the stroke and the fill down here. So when you do that, it does not have color. So if you click, then you come over on the stroke and you activate the stroke. You can see that. So we can see our grid. So these are rows. Rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 6 rows, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 rows and 6 columns. So how do you increase? Just come here, Shift Alt on my keyboard, and you do that. It becomes bigger. How do you change the color of this from red to black? You just use this one, direct selection. You click that and shift on my keyboard, shift, as you hold them, then you double click, then you go there and you change them to black like that. Then the same to the grid. Also you can add the stroke. If you click that and you add that, you do that and do that, then you can add like that over the top there. So that is too thick, maybe reduce there by 1 or 2 like that. Then if you want to delete the one line going downwards like this one, select direct selection, because this one only takes one shape at a go. It's not, you cannot use the selection tool. If you select, it selects the whole thing unless an ungroup. So you can either click, then right click and ungroup, then you can delete that like that. Control Z is going back. So you can do that, or you can just use direct selection and you take only that and you delete like that. So you can even put color on the grid. If you click this and you double click on fill, it will take that color like that. So that is that. Double click, maybe light blue, come over there, I do it like that. And then typing, you can use the T, click, and you can type over there. So the typing tool can come over there, that is type A, caps lock A like that. That is that like that. Then to duplicate is Alt, drag. I press Alt on my keyboard, then drag, Alt, drag, Alt, drag. That is how we do that. Alt, so we can do that like that. Alt, then drag to duplicate. Alt, drag and duplicate. So you have that like that. Yeah, so if you want to change the stroke, you can just click that using the direct selection. Then you can click shift on my keyboard and you can take all of that like that. Click that, click that, come on stroke, double click stroke, take red, and it will give you that. So that's how we do that. Removing the fill, just click there, bring that and remove that. It comes down here. You first of all just select that one only. Don't use the selection tool, use the direct selection tool. Just click on the edge here and you do that, it will come back. So that is how we use the grid. You can also duplicate this. This is Alt drag, Command Z is going back, Alt drag, Alt. You click Alt, then if you see this double arrow, then you long press on your keyboard, then you drag with the left clicking on the mouse, then like that, then like that. So that's how you create that. If you want to delete this, you can click that using direct selection, delete that, delete. If you want to duplicate, uh, you can just come here, direct selection, click one, you alt like that, or control Z like that, or you can click all, select all of it, ungroup. If you ungroup and you do that, you can still do that. Grouping is doing that, right click and grouping, click, right click and ungroup, so they are now in individual like that. That is how we do that. If you want to reduce, select all, take both and reduce like that. Come here, shift alt on my keyboard, probably that is that, shift plus alt, then drag to increase, so it's that, like that. But first of all, group, right click, group, move it that, then shift alt, you have that. Yeah, so that is how we use the, it's found here, the rectangular grid tool. That's found here. So we are going to learn the polar grid on the next lesson. So thank you for watching, and tune in to my next upload in the next topic. Thank you for watching.